I met a Gypsy.
This podcast got off to a rough start today. The boys dogged me for sushi, so I'm doing this podcast hungry.
It was so good.
The consensus was that we were going to go after the podcast.
But then it'd be afternoon tea, no?
Yeah.
Almost
but
dinner.
that's just what you do when, you know what I mean, when you're doing things as a group.
Yeah, you said 11, and then you said, sorry, boys, not going to make it.
Righto. Anyway, we're back for another little renegade edition of the podcast. The last ones went all right, so we thought we'd jump back in the studio. It was just good to get out, get a bit of content out. Been a bit of a slow couple of months for us. We're in the process of figuring some things out. So anyway, we're in here at the moment, getting it done. I listened to JB and AC's pod on the way down here of their MXON recap. Wasn't as fired up as I think ours is going to be.
Really?
They were just kind of like it was good.
I haven't listened to it. I'd like to.
It was good. I mean, I just don't know if it's got the same. Oh, you know what I mean?
Doesn't have that same back-to-back energy.
Yes, that's exactly that's exactly what the American podcasts were missing. But we have that energy. We're bringing back-to-back Motocross of Nations energy. Imagine never winning a Motocross of Nations in the history of the Chamberlain Trophy. And then you win it twice back-to-back with the same crew. Like, honestly, this is what legacies are made of. I got goosebumps just thinking about it. Boys, Rones, what did you think, mate?
I loved it. I loved every second of it. And honestly, they were just going to win from the start, I felt like.
Yeah. Favourites for a reason, I think, Griff.
Yeah.
Bikes looked good. Gear looked amazing.
Oh, didn't they?
Gold rims.
It just feels good to, like, win because we had so many years of, like, just heartache and just being, I don't know, just feels like we were just making up the numbers, I feel like. Especially after 2011 when we won or didn't win, but got on the podium for the first time. And then after that, it was just a bit of a dry spell and, like, didn't really have any standouts. Like, Dean Ferris in 2013 had a bit of a standout, but besides that, it's just been really
and for people that aren't from Australia, you have to have the perspective when it comes to the Olympics, when it comes to world sport. We really are a very well represented nation. And that's one of the things when you grow up in Australia, you kind of have sport. Everyone plays footy, everyone does athletics. Like, there's just all these different types of sports that we play and we're encouraged to play. And we've always got someone to cheer for. Like rugby union, we've got someone to cheer for. We've got great tennis players, we've got great golfers. And it's a thing of pride in the Australian nation to be so small in comparison. The US is over 10 times as big as Australia. And we've always been able to compete at the highest level on the world stage. And in motocross, we just have never really had that level of representation. You know, like we had the heyday with Chad Reed. We had, like we spoke about in the last pod that we did, we had a little bit of a generation with Medi, Berner, McFarlane. Like, we had that for a bit and then it went away. But yeah, I just think all of Australia is just extremely proud that we have a group of boys that, and not just, I think that's the other thing too that makes it special is it's not just the riders. We've always had a good team that went. Like Stephen Gore was always helping out, and then Motorcycling Australia was always helping out, and like Gary and all that. There's like a whole crew that no matter what position we got, we were still putting in so much effort to going in. Like you said, just didn't quite have the results. And yeah, we've just kind of got a group and they're just doing it.
Solid group.
Yeah. So, and I loved that it's the same team. They're all on the same bike. Yep. Webster went over. He invested big time. Like, he's been away from his missus.
Yeah, apparently his missus is in labour.
Right now.
Yeah.
No, not right now.
Or like she was like,
well,
she's about to have, So she's about to have their first baby and he decides, I'm going to go to the States and I'm going to have a crack to try and go back to back. So, yeah, there's just a lot of Australian pride, and it comes from being a very small country, always the underdogs. And yeah, for the boys to do it, it was a pretty special weekend.
Yeah, it was good. I loved it.
Gear was on point.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
I feel like everyone's gear setup, except for Italy. We have a hatred towards Italy's MXON setup.
They have weird setups.
Really?
Yeah, have you seen the number font on their bike? It's
Show
like
me.
you just
Pull it
Microsoft
up.
Word,
Pull
bang,
up.
smack it onto Ducati.
It looks really cheap, unfortunately.
Slovenia's had the same jersey for the past couple of years, sadly.
Bro, how about Slovenia? Top 5, dude.
Yeah,
That is almost a win for them. Like, that's crazy work for Slovenia to get 5th in Motocross of Nations.
Well, you got Tim Gajser, obviously, he's unreal.
Yeah.
But then you got Jan Panzer,
Yeah?
Yeah.
who was
he was
running.
up front all
I
weekend.
know, unreal.
Oh,
I'm not sure who
this.
the other guy is, but
Oh, dude. Come on, Italy.
yeah.
Yeah, that's trash.
Click on, dude. Bonacorsi's one wasn't good.
Nah, Crowley's bike either.
Look at that. Look at that right photo.
Oh.
Oh, the right? I can't see, sorry.
Bro,
Mm.
how good is Antonio Caroli?
At 40 years old.
At 40 years old, out there just doing it. P8 in the quali race, dude.
Yeah, MXGP too.
Not to mention Eli Tomac, Jet Laurent. Like that's
it's a
the world's
that's
best.
not a
Gajser,
pushover
Febvre,
class. Yeah,
Coenen.
Gajser, Febvre. Yeah, dude. 8 at 40 years old. What a don, dude.
Yeah.
I am getting pretty keen to ride one of those bikes too, to be honest.
Yep.
They look good. They sound good. Who was saying the other day that is it Renault is trying really hard to get
Yep.
on that bike?
Mhm.
So I mean, that's a good sign if you've got a guy that's like trying to go there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Standouts, other standouts for the weekend, just
Shimoda.
off the top.
Shimoda, yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll talk about that. That was impressive.
I think just a career day for Hano, actually.
Mm,
I feel like,
It's honestly the best I've ever seen Hunter ride.
100%.
yeah, look, the first moto, few tip overs, but besides that,
But
the
when
second
you're
moto,
14 seconds out front,
doesn't really matter.
it doesn't really matter.
Jan Panzer was second, but that's still like, yeah, doesn't really matter.
He went perfect.
Yeah, 1-1.
And the quali race.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
So he was honestly unreal. And it's funny, everyone talks about the Lawrence brothers dynamic, right? That is the perfect example of him just being a big brother in that moment. You know, like he's the older guy. He was the leader of the team on the weekend. 1-1. I mean, I don't think Jet gone full wick. Like, I don't think he was catching Hunter out front from that crash. I think Jet probably settled for third, knowing
We got the
that we got it by a lot, you know, like it wasn't worth winning it. Or like getting second. But man, like he wasn't catching Hunter. Like he was gone out front.
yeah.
I was really hoping Jet would catch up to Tomac so they could do the 1-2 over the line like Dunge and Villo did one year. I was like, oh, surely, but then he kind of just sat there.
Yeah.
I think he realized that.
Did you see? I got sent a bunch of videos from people of like he had big moments,
Oh my
Yeah.
god,
like
yes.
big moments, bro.
Especially over that wall jump after the finish. I
Yeah.
saw two separate
there was
moments.
2 ones.
Yeah,
One where he almost landed on the flag, which everyone had seen. But I saw another
there was
one.
another one was
from-
the one that I saw.
And he like all his weight went to the front and he was like,
But did you see that he was trying to double over?
yeah.
So he was trying to double over. I'll text it to you.
Yeah, please.
Jeremy texts it to me.
Well, you have the main line, which is the extension, I guess, like the triple
Wait, like,
finish line jump.
after the finish, he was trying to do what?
He was
So-
trying to like jump over
He was
into a hole and then hit the
Okay,
single.
copy.
he ended up not jumping it, and then doubling
I'm
from
gonna
the
send it to
down
you.
ramp of the
On Instagram
extension
or iMessage?
into the hole.
I'll send it to you on iMessage, but I'm pretty sure it's on the Instagram. Yeah, it's on the Instagram.
Yeah.
But yeah, watch this, bro.
Oh, fuck.
He had some huge moments. But yeah, I completely agree. I just think that was that was the best day of Hunter's career.
Mhm.
And I feel like that's the kind of energy and momentum. I think this SMX was a big step for him. Like they say you win more with a loss than you learn more with a loss than a win. I really think he learned. Like, I don't know, it's like something changed in it.
He's
Like,
got a bit of a dog in him
yeah,
now.
like that changed him.
Yeah.
That changed his biology inside, you know.
This is the flag
Watch
one.
this. So he's he's trying to double that.
How does he save that?
Bro. Watch that. That's like a mad skills crash.
Turn the sound off, Griff.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Bro. What? One more time. Okay, that's not a jump jet. Oh,
so he wasn't doing the extension down. He did the.
He scrubbed it and then decided to just launch it. And then, man.
dude, I thought it and I didn't say it. And then I look at the comments.
Yeah.
And it says, Sexton would have been on the ground.
We didn't say it.
And I was like, I'm not saying it. But that's the joke to make. And the internet remains undefeated.
So good.
You just can't beat the internet, dude. People that try, it's not for you.
I love the internet.
Oh, that's crazy, man. That's honestly crazy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think with a couple of those moments in mind, Jet was like,
I saw another one down the back section.
Yeah.
Going up to that off-camber triple.
Yeah, I saw that
and
too.
his rear end stepped over the side of the track.
Yeah, there were some huge moments. But yeah, I mean, starts were on point. I think he showed a lot of patience in, was it the first moto when he was kind of like third? Or was that the second moto?
Who? Hunter?
Yeah, or Hunter.
Hunter. And he was kind of like third. A couple of the boys sort of passed him and he just kind of cruised, took a half lap, got in front, and then just...
I think that was the second
That
moto.
was the second moto. He got him
He was just
in the front pretty
behind.
quick, though.
Yeah.
By
the first lap.
by the end of the wood section, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
But,
past Shimoda and Coenen.
Huge moment in the wood section.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. First lap.
Which one?
Do you remember seeing that?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, but you know, the other thing that I was thinking, we're probably going to talk about the track at some point here as well. Weird track prep.
Yeah.
Weird track prep, but kind of liked it in a way.
Pretty techie.
Yeah,
like it.
and it goes to show how well-rounded those boys are, and it also goes to show how solid of a rider Shimoda is, because you look at RJ struggled, and I think that RJ struggles probably came from having zero time on a track like that on that bike. Like the US Nationals are so uniform in how they're prepped. Like you can realistically, every time you rock up, the dirt's different, but the way that it's prepped and the moisture levels like is fairly consistent. And I reckon that was probably a shock for him that weekend to just like ride that bike in that kind of conditions. So I reckon that's maybe where some of his moments came from. But yeah, I just think that even speaks again to, like, you could see how much RJ struggled with the track, and then the Lawrence boys, Shimoda. Like, there's something to guys that don't grow up in America on those very similar groomed tracks to be like extremely versatile.
I think obviously the MXGP experience helps the Lawrence boys a ton.
Yeah.
Because they ride the shittest tracks in the world really well. But yeah, RJ just growing up riding nationals, amateur nationals, everything's groomed every single morning. But for Joe Shimoda, I don't really... He's kind of, from his amateur career onwards, been in America, but...
Yeah, but he would have grown up. Like, he's got a track in his backyard in Suzuka. So, like, he would have...
He would have learnt riding on a shit track.
Yeah. They would have not been prepping his track in Japan every day. I am one of the people lucky enough to say that motorcycles has given me everything. This is my dad, Pete.
Do you think
Like so many of you watching, I was given this love of two wheels by my father. My job has taken me to the other side of the world, which means riding together has become a much tougher task. This is where Destination Yamaha comes in. I flew Pete to the US for the last round of Supercross in Salt Lake City and told him to pack a helmet. I logged on to DestinationYamaha.com, picked the state and the type of bikes we wanted to ride, and landed on a 2-day trip with Grit Moto Adventures on the T700. This is the ultimate arrive and ride experience, and we spent 2 days riding hundreds of miles in the Utah backcountry.
It's unreal, amazing. Beautiful part of the world.
Winding dirt roads, through picturesque national parks, challenging climbs, and after over 50 years on two wheels, Pete finally got to ride through snow. These 2 days riding gave us more two-wheel memories that we'll never forget. They say it's about the journey, not the destination. And there is truth to that. But in this case, it was also about the destination. Destination Yamaha. If you're Hunter, after this performance, are you thinking like, oh, should I just dip and win an MXGP World Championship?
Whoa.
I wouldn't.
Is that
I wouldn't, but yeah, the window's there.
Dude, that to me showed me that he could go to Europe and just win a World Championship.
Easily.
How tempting would that be? Maybe he just gets like second 5 more times in the US and he's like, you know what? Fuck this. I want to win one of these.
I don't know.
His wife is from Europe.
Yeah, and
Do they just do a season?
That'd be a tough toss up.
I don't want Hunter to go there.
Yeah, I wouldn't want Hunter to go there either.
Why not?
Because
I don't know.
I like him.
World
where he
champ,
is.
bro.
Yeah, but you can also be Motocross champ or Supercross
Yeah,
champ.
he could still win.
Oh, I'm not saying he can't win.
Yeah, he can win.
But
Maybe
that,
at the end of maybe towards the end of his career, maybe.
yeah, take Cynthia back to
Do a
Europe.
villa.
He speaks French, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
I can't see anyone getting close to him in the 250 class right now that will be like eventually there.
in the
Like,
450.
let's just say MXGP in 5 years' time.
Yeah.
Like, I
Kyle
can't
Wolf.
say.
Yeah, DeWolf.
Yeah, DeWolf. Yeah, I don't know. Depending on the
Coenen.
Coenens. Yeah, I'm not sure.
I was very interested in that battle.
Which one?
Coenen.
Coenen and
Lawrence.
Hunter.
Yeah.
There's a bit of
It was a
behind
bit of
the
a
line.
yo-yo until he crashed, eh?
Yeah, it was, but it looked like Lucas was all out. Like, that was full send.
Yeah.
And Hunter was, I mean, obviously he's going as fast as he can, but it was very like, he was colouring between the lines and Lucas was just fucking like,
Hunter's calculated.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Lucas has
was
looked
a
like a
great
3-year-old drew it.
Yeah.
And Hunter was like a second grader that like had a flair for art.
Yeah.
You know?
So,
Yeah, just like fucking box of crayons and just started mashing him around with his palm.
Yeah.
well, look how that ended for him. He just ended up on the ground a couple times.
Bro, they could have won.
They're going to be an issue next year.
Big time, they are going to be a problem,
So in
dude.
5 years' time, like, even, yeah. People have been saying, like, oh, it's Australia's to lose for the next 5 years or whatever. Until like, the Lawrences just dip. But I don't think so. I think Belgium is going to be right there for the next 5 years.
Dude.
Plus.
Yeah, like Sasha Coenen. Let's pretend that he doesn't crash every time he steps on a motorcycle.
Yeah.
He fucking rips, dude.
I saw some clips of him on the qualifying day.
Yeah, I'm bringing it up.
Oh
right now.
my God.
Yes, just show me. Let's go. This has become my weekly social media binge, guys. I like it.
No, it's good. I'm catching you up.
Yeah, catch me up.
Yeah. I've always kind of just watched Sasha Coenen ride, like waiting for him to crash, which is bad.
He
but, like,
has no legs.
oh, there's no buffer.
There's
if something
there's like yeah,
there's no safety.
no.
If something goes wrong, something goes wrong. Like there's no room to make a mistake.
No, here there you go. There's Sasha Coenen in the top
Yeah,
right.
yeah, that one.
Top right there.
This is messed up.
Inverted, bro.
Turn it. Give me some sound. Oh my god, bro. This is unhinged.
Fuck.
Bro! Dude, that's a lot to deal with right there.
How someone comments, I didn't know Borat could ride.
Very nice. Oh, man. That is full on.
Yeah, got a fan of me.
That's a lot of commitment.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, Lucas Coenen can ride too.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Like he like I said, he wasn't colouring between the lines, but that's pretty impressive. Like he was definitely still ripping, but you could like, I don't know, I think they sort of, did they say anything about it on the broadcast? Do you remember?
About what?
Like bad blood or any kind of...
Oh, actually,
I heard one.
I heard
thing.
something.
So there's a bit of tension behind the.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
I did see a few comments too on Instagram. Like you said, this social media always wins. Like,
oh, really?
Jet and Lucas, pretty much like congratulating each other after the first race, and the top comment was like probably talking about buying his fucking.
Okay, so we're not speaking out of school because I don't want to be like I'm not, you know, but there was definitely some heat and pepper in that first moto, right? Which look, I'm here for it. You know, there's some legitimate stuff there, and it definitely crossed my mind that if we lost to anyone, I didn't want it to be Belgium. I would have way rather lose to France or the US or Slovenia or
I'd love to
Japan.
lose to
I would
Slovenia.
love to lose to Slovenia. Imagine like Tim Gajser holding up the Chamberlain Trophy.
Bro,
That'd be unreal.
he deserves it.
Yeah.
I would wear a Slovenian jersey
Yeah, I would
if
too.
they did.
Where even is Slovenia in Europe?
Go on, pull up a world map. Where's your guess?
I'm guessing like Switzerland, Austria.
I'm guessing east of Italy.
Yeah. Ooh.
East of Italy.
Oh yeah, because Italy's like his home GP, technically.
Pull it up.
Because Trentino, remember how he has all of his fucking fans at Trentino?
Yeah. Next to Croatia.
Yeah, so it's to the right. It's northeast of Italy.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Bang. East of
Bang.
Italy.
Wow. Austria. look at
Austria.
that.
You just named all of it. Yeah, you just
Croatia.
nailed it.
Fuck. Know my shit.
Yeah, right. There you go. Learn something new every day.
There you go. History with Roans.
It's geography, but yeah, sure.
What's that?
It's geography, but yeah.
Sorry. Good shout. Good catch, Griff.
Yeah, that's good.
What we're talking about the Coenen brothers.
Yeah.
They're going to be a huge problem. They're going to be something to deal with because, I mean, if Sasha stays on the bike, did anyone see Lucas's crash? By the way,
No.
I don't think so, no.
huge one though, by the looks of it.
Yeah, it looked like, you reckon he was doubling into that corner? Because it was after that, no?
Oh, I
Where
don't remember where it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Sasha's like, he's definitely raw speed wise, like he has more speed than Kyle.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know, it kind of all hinges on the 250 rider. But when you've just got the boys winning both races, like it's just so.
Yeah.
They won by such a crazy margin too. I wonder if that's the biggest margin ever.
Not sure.
No, maybe the year that Philo went 1-1.
Yeah, probably.
Wonder what the biggest one is. But I mean, that had to be one of the biggest ones.
What was it towards the end? Like 13 seconds?
No, I'm talking about points. They got like
points.
19 points, and the
nah.
US was 33, bro.
Nah, that was a year literally like at France last year. Vial got second in the moto, and like
Yeah, true.
I think one of those France years. I reckon they would have swept up.
Speaking of France, it doesn't matter who they bring to motocross. Like Eric Sorby could race motocross of nations, and those French fuckers are getting on the podium.
Dude, that was like they won 2017 at Madley with the guy that raced enduro.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? Like,
That's what I'm. If you're French and you race motocross of nations, you're getting on the podium.
they still had a great team though. Like Mattis Verlaine was like I think was really underrated. So yeah, I feel
He
like
got
they just-
third in his class.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's-
they just always bring it. So next year,
with Vial or something.
well, you're gonna have Vial, you're gonna have Fevra,
Renault.
then you've got take your pick between
Yeah, you got depth.
Renault. Like,
Yeah.
dude, they've got so many guys. It's in Europe.
Yeah, Ferrandis.
Dude, Ferrandis might be just back ripping.
Mm.
I miss Ferrandis at Motocross of Nations. I feel like he just adds to the vibe, you know?
Yeah.
He's a bit of a badass.
Dude, he is, eh?
He's kind of like the French J-Law. You know,
Whoa.
not like, but in terms of the vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not like the off-the-track stuff,
I know
but
what
on
you
the
mean.
track, he's a fucking beast. He's an enforcer, and when he's on, you just don't fuck with him.
Nah, totally.
Everyone just lets him do his thing because he's a G.
How do you think he'll go on the new bike?
Ooh, Ducati, eh?
Mm.
I don't know. They're doing Supercross, eh?
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's a pretty big ask.
Yeah.
Pretty big ask. I think that it's just going to be about data testing, you know, like kind of building a base.
Yeah. I hope he's got the mindset of like, later stage of my career, like, let's go develop a bike or something, you know?
What do you think his issues have been the last couple of years? Like, does anyone know what has it
It was
been?
the
Has it
Yamaha.
been injuries or is it?
Well,
It was the Yamaha at the
he didn't
start,
like the new Yamaha. He was having issues with it. And then
Which is strange because it's objectively an extremely good bike.
It might be a French thing because Renault apparently doesn't like his either.
Mm. Yeah, it just seems bizarre to me. Like, look at Gifting, bro.
I love him. He's
Yeah,
so
he's the man.
funny.
Isn't he unreal?
he's
Griff,
unreal.
Griff had a bit of it. He had a run in with Gifting, didn't you?
At Darwin, yeah.
You were doing a bit of podcast recruiting for us.
Yeah.
I think I DM'd it. Have I DM'd him yet?
I'm not too sure. If not, I would do it right now.
Do it right now while we're talking.
How's
Isaac Gifting, we need you on the show, mate.
when they were discussing to cancel the last moto at Darwin?
Oh, yeah.
They're all in a circle and they're like, oh, let's cancel it. And then someone was asking Isaac, he said, you want to cancel? Yeah, let's cancel it so I can go straight to the casino. I don't want to race.
What a legend. At least he's
Unreal.
honest.
Yeah.
Very honest.
Just saying what everyone else was thinking, you
Yeah, totally.
know. Yeah, so anyway, France next year, that's also going to be a problem. Dude, France next year could be one of the all-time great Motocross of Nations because you've got Australia going for 3, which would be insane. Then you've got the Coenen brothers' revenge and
Hopefully a good US team.
full-strength US team.
You hope?
Oh, I always want to see, like...
Yeah.
Well, you've got Deegan on the 450. You got Sexton or Tomac. And then you've got
But this is the thing that I was curious about.
Kitchen.
Nah, but, probably Hymas.
Dude, Kitchen, Hymas.
I feel like Deegan wouldn't want to...
He's like...
Brian, hope you're not hearing this.
I just feel like Deegan wouldn't want to race if Kitchen or Hymas get selected.
You reckon they'd care?
I don't think Hymas... and
Apparently
Kitchen would
there
care,
was a lot of behind the scenes. Did you hear any of like behind the scenes stuff? Was that like floating around? Has it been reported on?
At Vegas.
Yeah.
Not really.
but- No.
Apparently it was wild.
Uh-oh.
But what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
True.
So I've been
Yeah.
told. Yeah, who would be? I mean, yeah, probably Chance.
Yeah, because Cowie don't support it, don't they?
Yeah, Cowie don't go, so we can scrub Kitchen off. I mean, Chance has been the second best guy outdoors, US.
Yeah.
I mean, he beat Deegan this year, 1-1.
Mm-hmm.
Was Joe the only other guy to win an overall?
Yeah, I think so.
So, yeah, I mean, it just leaves Chance.
Yeah.
And then you've already got American Honda just
Yeah.
crushing with the support of Motocross Nations.
Would Deegan hop down to a 250?
Nah,
You don't reckon?
zero chance.
What?
Yeah, zero chance.
So you reckon once he's on a 450, he's like...
Bro, there's zero chance, I reckon.
mm.
Yeah. Yeah, he's 450 all day, every day. Never riding a 250 again in his life. That's what I would think. Deegan versus Kyle Wolf on the 450. Been waiting a while for that
He might
one.
be 250 again next year, though, DeWolf.
Yeah, maybe.
Because apparently he's got another year with his contract.
Yeah, but
There might
I
be a
think
450.
they're looking
Yeah.
for a 450 guy. I think they're just sort of like waiting,
Yep.
like musical chairs. But yeah, that would be wild. So you'd have Deegan 450, Chance 250, Eli, Chase. Bro, imagine if... What am I going to say? Come on.
Eli.
Eli on the KDM.
No, 250.
What?
Whoa.
Just one last time.
KDM 250. He'd blow it up. Oh my god.
Fuck, that would be nuts.
Could you imagine if they? What's the look on his face if they approach him? They're like, Eli, we want you on the team, but you need to run a 250.
Yeah,
He'd be like, all right.
They'd be like, well, 450s are too slow, so what do you think I'm going to say about this?
Not even a move.
Oh, but yeah, full strength US team. France, Belgium, Slovenia, obviously.
They just need to groom a nice 250 rider.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't tell you who that 250 rider is, unfortunately.
What if Tim Gajser
Rides 250.
races with his son? And like, he would be that good for so long that he would still be the fastest Slovenian by the time his kid's like 16.
Yeah, well, I think Team Estonia, is it Kulas, has raced like 20 something in a row.
That's insane, bro.
Yeah, or Leok, isn't his because his kid's like
Tanel
85.
Leok's kids
Yeah.
are up and coming Estonians.
That's
really
epic.
good. Yeah, Kulis will probably still be racing when they're on the team.
Like Ben Townley and Levi could literally race on a Motocross of Nations team. I'm not even joking.
Poor New Zealand.
Well, hey, they're coming soon too.
They'll be in it.
Cole is just itching to go. But if he went this year, it would have been
Yeah.
like pretty much guaranteed B final, you know.
Yeah.
But I think if you put Cole on a 450, Brody Connolly on a 250.
I'd put a couple years, Cole, Brody, 450s, Levi Townley, 250.
Yeah.
Am I forgetting anyone?
Not for right now, I don't think.
You could throw Purvis in there, but who knows?
Who knows where he's at?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be long, eh? Like Levi's 15.
Yeah.
Because that's going to be sick too. And then once you've got Jagger coming through, you got Levi, you've got Cole who's just getting started, and then you got Van Hoven. So like, there's a few guys that are.
There's a couple NZ champs last week at Aussie Juniors too.
Oh really?
Yeah, Connor Feather won the 85 big wheel, and then Hayden Draper got second, I think, in junior lights or something.
Damn.
So it's a few good.
The boys are on the up and up.
Yeah.
Made me think though, and I'm just going to think a bit deeper about it, but I reckon it would be a really cool time now with so many dudes in the US and like the Australian side of things to have like a bit of a Motocross of Nations camp for like the younger generation, you know, like just start to actually like, you got the boys as the kind of the figureheads of the sport. You've got Webster over here, like actually start to kind of, this kid could potentially make it at some point, this kid, and like actually start to put a bit of effort into some of the younger kids to like prepare them for, you know, representing Oz.
I think they do that with junior worlds pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they always take 2 in each class, and you know there was actually 2 Aussie kids or 3 Aussie kids that went over for the Yamaha stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like
They all
they're doing
finished really
good.
well too.
Yeah,
Blake Bohannon finished third overall.
and then Hudson Francis finished 3rd overall on the 65 too, and then there was a girl that finished. Wasn't she in the top 10 or something?
I'm not sure. I didn't see that.
Yeah, I'm not too sure, but yeah.
But it's just cool to have, like, you've got some momentum now. We had like big dry spells to where it's like, all right, let's like try and make sure, you know, even if it was like a little weekend, like a week thing in the US, like actually riding some of those tracks and whatever. But the other thing that's really cool is for Burner to get some wins.
Yeah, totally.
Because he was one of those guys that would just show up no matter what the chances were. I mean, he probably got 4th. He probably got 4th 3 or 4 times in Motocross of Nations results, you know? So for him he's at the dog pound, he's leading the team in so many ways. He's working with those boys day in and day out. He obviously puts a massive effort in to have Webster at the dog pound and to be working with him and the support that kind of comes with. So yeah, I just
Past like results from MXON?
Yeah.
Surely. Just type in up the top the search bar. Go right. You young kids just don't even know how to. That's
Bro,
a Thorad,
nah, I can
bro.
barely
Don't
see
do
it.
that. Go over there. Yeah, there you go. Bang. Next to the right more, mate.
These
Come on.
ads are coming up.
Yeah, that's because you're on the wrong thing. There you go. Results? Yeah, well, sure.
That works close enough.
I just don't think you're going to be able to find this.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go 2019 combined. Was Burner, or 2015, let's go there. Bet your Burner was 4th.
No, I don't think
He
Burner was
wasn't
racing in
racing.
2015.
What year did he stop racing? Surely he was
Definitely
racing.
not 2015.
Estonia.
Tanner Leok,
Yeah.
Harry Coolis.
His kid's going to be good.
That's unreal.
Waters, Cloud.
Oh, wait,
Ferris.
how's Valentine Guillot with his bike and his car?
What?
No, what?
I don't know where I saw it. I need to find that too. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, we had Cloudy, Ferris, and Waters.
7th.
12.
Look at that.
13.
Townley, Cooper, and Kane Lamont. I remember that year.
Kane Lamont.
Yeah, Townley just didn't even ride anymore. And he just went and
Two
raced
six-
just
And
that.
got second.
Yeah, bro, that
And
was
then
the
he got
year
he
that
got the Suzuki
got him
deal
a
after.
Suzuki contract.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, bro. Ben could literally race with Levi. Imagine the Motocross of Nations team. This could happen. Ben Townley, Levi Townley, Cole Davies.
You
Not
really
a bad team. First ever father-son.
You really think Ben Townley would line up?
Bro, he fucking rips still. Look what he did last time.
That was 10 years ago. And he was
Mate.
retired.
I'm telling you, bro, he could still do it. I didn't know you were a hater like that.
I'm not a hater. I was just, very curious.
I'm telling you, he could do it.
Yeah, right. Oh, here we go. Look at us. Oh, not
2027.
27. What the hell?
Deegan.
Deegan. Go to like
2010.
09.
09. There you go.
Perfect year.
I was given Burner 2015. That's pretty generous.
Ooh.
Oof.
Ooh, dear.
7th.
Oh, you did.
Burner, 36, 38.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, Burner, what happened? Was he riding an MX2 bike?
No,
Nah, Maddie was.
he was open.
Oh, open. Yeah, all right. I was
Ready.
like, dude, that's
Second.
What other year?
Go 2006.
Or 07.
Was that Madeley? No, fuck, Buzz Creek, sorry.
Oh,
Oh, man.
Oh, we lost to Japan. Damn.
Who was on that
We lost to
team?
Canada.
we lost to Ireland.
What happened?
Bro,
Did we even go?
Did we go?
What? Two?
Damn.
Wait.
That doesn't seem that. Oh,
Hang on.
Rady and Burner were the only ones that
34.
raced.
Oh,
Oh, other guy who was...
what happened there?
What the fuck?
Wonder who that was.
Maybe, was it McFarlane?
Well, it might have been Medi and something, like maybe he crashed or something.
Well, McFarlane and Medi were on Yamaha Troy that year. No?
No. No, 07. Medi would have been on Pro Circuit, wouldn't he?
Oh, yeah, he would have too, eh?
Yeah.
He would have been injured last minute.
Yeah, something would have happened
Maybe
because,
the
yeah.
qualifying races or something.
Well, I was wrong about the force.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, what? Shane Boyd. Dan Brett Metcalf.
Yeah, right.
No Burner.
Let's go to 2007 and see how many points Team USA
Oh,
got.
yeah.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. I remember Ricky crashed in the first turn one of the races, didn't he?
Damn.
How's this? Their drop off.
Whoa.
We got a long way
Their
to go.
drop off score is 4th. That's
Whoa, dude.
that is messed up.
Yeah,
That's
wow.
called complete and utter domination.
What's that? 20. How many points did they beat them by? 26.
Yeah, Carmichael went from last to third.
That is insane, dude.
Yeah, look, I don't think we're beating that.
No.
That is heavy.
And for Tim Ferry to go 2-4 is
Yeah,
still
for
insane.
Having fourth being the
To
result. that
be
you
the
have to
weakest
drop.
link on your team and you go 2-4 at Motocross of Nations is crazy work. Damn, dude.
Is that the best ever score? 8
That has
points?
to be.
That has to be,
That has
bro.
to be.
Well, you
man.
can't physically go 1-1, 1-1 for every race, so
Yeah, the best you could go is 1-2, 1-2, 1-2.
Yeah, that's 14.
That is wild, dude.
14.
Yeah, 14.
This episode of the podcast is brought to you by Run Through a Wall Smelling Salts, and I am extremely excited to announce that I am now one of the founders and owners of this company. If you remember the podcast with Chris Grenier, he is the host and founder of the Bombhole podcast. He had these as basically just merch for the podcast, and we're like, dude, this is literally an amazing company in of itself. About 18 months later, it is alive, and we are very excited to bring this to you. You'll see a bunch of dudes on the start line of AMA motocross races popping these bad boys. At least for me, I'm taking it before a moto, I'm taking it before jiu-jitsu, I'm taking it before a podcast, in the middle of a podcast, if pop a salt, and I'm getting a mental refresh. Breathing is quite important. We do it a lot. We do it every day. If you don't do it, you're in big trouble. You probably should start doing it. And one of the things that is going to help us breathe right is our new Run Through a Wall nasal strips. These things are unreal. They're lightly scented. They're the perfect scent. They are going to go onto the nostrils. This one's lavender. We also have eucalyptus. I'm using these when I'm training. I'm using these when I'm just sitting at the desk, when I sleep, as much as I possibly can. Nasal breathing is extremely important, and these nasal strips help you do just that. Head to runthroughawall.com, check out the full range. You can get the brick. It's a 3-pack of the smelling salts. You can get the nasal strips, and just stay tuned. This is going to be a very fun journey. This is an awesome brand. The ethos behind this brand is extremely fun. It's a great outlet, but it's also products that can definitely improve your quality of life. Head to runthroughawall.com. Stay tuned for more. We're just getting started. Extremely excited to bring you this brand. And remember, run through a wall. Say no to doors. Completely unnecessary. We had a chance with Deegan.
For what?
Deegan had a chance to do some crazy shit. And it just didn't happen. It's wild that he's gone his whole career as the best 250 rider in America and extremely patriotic, and it just hasn't worked out. I think maybe, I know for a fact, people were giving him shit last year. I know for a fact that he got his wrist done. So, there wasn't a conspiracy. Could he have waited? Probably. Should he have waited? No. You go, you get the surgery, you actually have some time off, and then because he started the season with a broken wrist that year, and he didn't win the title. So it's I fully understand it. But yeah, just to think that he's never gone is just crazy. And Kyle Wolf, best 250 rider in the world. Mm-hmm. 2 years in a row. Mm. He's just that guy. He rode good, eh?
So good. He's always just good.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the track really favoured the 250s this year.
No, there was a big drop off. The whole top 10 was mainly 450s.
Yes.
It was the 450 group, and then it was just the 250 group, and then just the rest, pretty much.
Man, even the start, for Webster, we actually haven't even spoke about Webster before we move on from Team USA, from Team Oz. We should talk about Webster before we go any further. But even Webster, after he went down in the first moto, I was like, dude, do you give him the outside gate? Because he just could not get away from trouble.
Carnage, yeah.
You're not getting the jump, then you're packed on the inside. It was just too big and long of a start straight. I reckon in hindsight, you're probably almost better off giving him 20th gate pick. He's near the, kind of just outside the box, which is where Deegan starts pretty much all the time. He's always inside the box for the most part, So I'm like, man, maybe that start again, it just wasn't the best for a 250 to be on the inside like that. But even Cooper didn't get the most amazing starts. So it's there was obviously, like you said, it was very, very 450 dominated. But yeah, I mean, Kyle's performance, I did not think he'd be able to get that far up.
Super impressive.
Especially in that first race.
Yeah.
With the MX1.
Yeah, I think he finished 1 position or 2 positions behind J. Coop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After last?
Crazy, dude.
Last or 13th?
Yeah.
No one's really talking about that.
No, that was extremely impressive. And if you think about, I actually don't think that there was a rider on the start line with as much pressure on his shoulders as Kyle Webster.
Totally. Yeah, 100%.
And I don't think that got, obviously we're going to be extremely biased, but you're the defending champs. You have the two best riders on planet Earth and then me. Like everyone, you are unequivocally the weak link of the team. And if we lose, it's probably because I fucking shit the bed.
Yeah.
And what does Kyle Webster do?
Don't shit the bed.
Completely, even when he got thrown an absolute turd by crashing the first turn, he just bit down on the mouthpiece and just fought his way for the entire moto.
Yep.
And then he's like, I don't know if that's good enough. So the next moto, re-rack him. The same thing happens. And now you're tireder. The track's worse. And you go and you send it.
Yeah, mind you, the break in between the first two motos is like 45 minutes.
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah.
Dude, and you go out and absolutely send it, get 13th, and just fight for every single position on the racetrack. It was like, honestly, that's a heroic performance. And with how well the boys did, he probably could have, faded back some positions. But it's just like when you're in that position, if it's in the second race, let's say the last race, like the MX2 goes at the end, you're like, all good. You kind of know where you need to be. But he doesn't get that luxury because he's the second moto. Dude, Jet could DNF. Like any Hunter could anything could happen. It is all on you. You get zero rest and zero pressure off your shoulders as the 250 guy. And he just stood up to the most insane degree.
100%.
So, yeah, I just think it was probably the performance of the weekend for me.
I was
Do you think,
so impressed.
Do you think some teams will be looking at him, or is it just too far gone, do you think?
Teams probably would. I was actually talking to Dad about this on the couch. He's like, surely he just goes to America. But, like, would you?
I think teams would, but it's kind of if Kyle would.
Yeah, if I'm Kyle, I'm not going.
Stay home, have a kid, you're home, making good money,
He's
winning championships.
He's got Jed and him are the class of the field by far. He's got a really good guy to race with here that's going to keep
elevating the level.
Bringing the best out of him.
Yep.
So those two guys, we're talking about Jed Beaton, those two guys are absolutely bringing the best out of each other. And they ride together through the week too, right?
Yep.
So he's training every weekend with the guy on a completely different team that he's battling with tooth and nail for the championship for the last 2 years. 2 years.
Yep.
So it's like, if he was here getting stale, I'd say maybe you'd go and like try and chase that to keep improving. But the fact, dude, you throw Jed Beaton in Motocross of Nations, we'd do just as good. Like, he's fucking unreal as well. And I heard that Star were going to let him race one of their bikes if he got selected.
But he got the injury.
Yeah, because he was beating Kyle. He was smoking Kyle this year.
Yeah, Kyle did DNF the first moto of the year though, or in the first round. So
yeah,
but
so
it was a bit of an arm wrestle. But before Beaton got injured, he was kind of
checked out.
Kind of checked out.
Yeah, what, 34 points or something?
It was over a moto. Yeah.
So I mean, he's got a great dude here. The Australian Championship is getting better as well. Are they going to be able to go to Darwin?
I've heard some stuff, but I don't really know.
That would be sick.
It would be sick. I'm not sure if people would be overly stoked with it because everyone just likes it kind of just close and easy for everyone to get to. But
East Coast Championship, mate.
yeah, it's just kind of...
Yeah, I get that. I disagree with it though. Does suck. Like, I wish they should go to WA and they should do 2 rounds.
Wanneroo.
They should do Wanneroo. They should do Bunbury. I mean, dude, even incorporate Manji into it would be like epic. Imagine just doing like a swing so they're there, then you go up to Darwin, then you go like, I don't know. But I digress, as Johnny Hopper would say. Yeah, so if you're Kyle, you stay here, you make a few $100,000 a year. Bonuses are pretty good sign on. You've got a very good competitor in Jed Beaton to like keep making the level high. You live a good life, you have your family, and then once a year,
A showing.
you answer the call.
Yeah.
And you put on the green and gold. You take the baggy green, you don the baggy green, and you just head to wherever it is in the world you got to go and just fucking hook in.
Let's say if Kyle Webster couldn't make 1 year, would you rather take Caden Minia or Jed Beaton?
Jed Beaton.
Really?
All day.
I wouldn't.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
Huge call.
I feel like Caden Minia is suited to the 250 better than Jed. Jed's a bigger guy.
Yeah, I think,
1 more year with Minia, like progressing as well.
well, if he goes out and starts winning 250 motos,
Well, he top 10 to moto this year, so I don't know.
I think part of it for me, though, when you have, and I'm torn,
Yeah.
right? These are the two sides of the coin that I think about. When you have a domestic championship that you're trying to grow and that is like extremely important to the sport, at least for me, I always feel like whoever wins the Australian Championship
Should go.
Okay.
Mm.
Like, I just feel like that's fair.
Yeah.
And I think that's like a good incentive for guys that are here racing. But yeah, if Caden's winning the 250 championship in the US or winning motos, super competitive, going to be on a factory bike, like pretty hard not to reward him at the same time too. So yeah, I don't know. That's a bit of a hard one. But yeah, I think a guy like Jed, he would have raced it before. Has he?
I don't think he has.
Bro, I don't think he has.
See,
Oh,
you got to reward the guy.
yeah, dude, I don't think he has, eh?
Lifetime of service to the sport.
Even when he was on Husky? Rockstar Husky?
Uh, dude, I'm torn. I actually don't even know.
Surely he would have, right?
I don't think he has.
Yeah, well, I mean, even that. Surely you got to reward the guy. Lifetime of service to the Australian sport.
Yeah, totally.
But yeah, so I think that Kyle had the performance of the weekend. Obviously, the US guys had a lot of pressure, but they were also like B team.
Underdogs.
Like they didn't have their full team. I think that they could be forgiven for not winning home soil. There's pressure, but no one had pressure like Kyle Webster.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have said nothing, but fuck, he was thinking about how big of a job that he had, and he just answered the call. So,
Yep.
Very proud of Kyle.
100%.
And one of the nicest people on planet Earth. What's next, Griff? Do we go to Team USA?
Yeah, just Team USA. Do you believe Deegan would have helped USA get closer to us or even like beat us if he raced? Or
It's always hard to bet against the Deegs, if he's in it. Probably a little bit disrespectful to say he would have done better than Coop in a way. Like, maybe he would have. But you look at Kai de Wolf, like, I think he probably would have been with Kai.
yeah,
So what was that, a couple of
8.
positions?
Yeah, it was like a few positions. Yeah.
I can't see, like, he would have Deegan could have beat de Wolf, but I don't think he's, like, smoking de Wolf to where he's, like, further positions ahead.
Yeah.
I don't think Deegan was the difference maker, As far as Tomac, I have a thought on Tomac. I feel like Eli Tomac should be held in the highest of regard for the US Motocross of Nations teams, like, over the years. Like, he has just gone and showed up, whether it was the best team, not the best team. Like, I feel like he's been a guy that has, at every chance that he's got to go, has
Except for
gone.
the cow years.
I was going to say, except for the cow years.
Yeah.
But his hands were probably tied in those years. But since then, like, he's really just been like, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
And like real team leader vibes, you know? And I think this year he was awesome.
Yeah, he was.
Like really, really, really good.
Yep.
And punched far above, maybe not, I mean, he's Eli Tomac, but like, dude, last race on the Yamaha, he's just done full outdoors. He's just done SMX, like probably pretty anxious to start his testing on the KTM, and just goes there and just gives it a red hot crack.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just think that it was a bit of like a, I don't know, kind of just speaks to him as the leader of Team USA.
Captain America.
Yeah, like he really became Captain America over these last few years, you know, and stepped up in a way other people haven't necessarily wanted to step up.
Yeah, it was cool to see him also battle with like guys like Shimoda and Everts.
Yeah.
I'd never raced those guys before.
Yeah.
Would have been really, it was like cool to see.
Dude, how do you think Joe felt racing Toe? Like, dude, I actually need to ask him, but like that had to be a cool experience for Joe to be on the track fully battling with Eli Tomac like 4 days into riding a 450.
Complete different styles too. Joe's like picking the track, Tomac's like, wow, smacking everything.
How was Tomac? You come around the right hander down the start straight, left hander. Did you guys hear him? Just every time I loved when he come in there. It's like,
It's so funny.
Mincing his clutch through that turn.
Did you see Johnny Hopper's video of him going around the outside of
Find
that. It was Everts.
Yeah, it was going around the outside of Everts. Oh my
God. Was it in that turn?
No, it was in the turn before that massive tabletop.
Find that.
Is it on Instagram?
Yeah, Johnny Hopper. There you go. Tomac's corner speed. Far right. Watch this.
Oh, yeah. And then he scrubs in front of him too.
We're going to miss that.
Oh, shout out to Johnny Hopper. That's cool that he went to that, actually.
Yeah, he has some pretty cool...
fuck. Just let me soak in some socials.
How's Kenny's comment too on that?
Stop exposing my shit.
That's awesome. So what's he saying?
I think he's hooking the...
Yeah, hooking the brake.
Hooking the brake, yeah. It's a Kenny thing.
That's pretty dope. Good video. Stop
cool
exposing my shit. This is the thing.
It's a cool insight.
Yeah, when people talk shit on Johnny Hopper, I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about? Nobody does this content.
Yeah.
I geek over this stuff.
Yeah, dude, same. Back in the day, I would always watch his shit because it's fucking
Yeah. Yeah, there's totally an audience for it, eh?
100%, and it's me. So yeah, I'm just all in.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. He went, and like, dude, he doesn't make any money to go to these. Like, he pays his own way to go to all this shit
with Bitcoin.
Yeah. What's he saying about this?
Let's start, Matt.
Just crack the throttle and it instantly goes to whatever it's auto enabled to, 6 grand, 7 grand, 9 grand, and then they just put it in gear, dump the clutch. The ECU does everything.
I think we missed the first part.
The get RPM, they don't even look at it. The factory guys, as soon as they are in the start map, they basically just crack the throttle and it instantly goes to whatever it's auto enabled to, 6 grand, 7 grand, 9 grand, and then they just put it in gear, dump the clutch. The ECU does everything.
Yeah, it's pretty wild, eh? This podcast is brought to you by our new electrolyte partner, SOTA Fuel. If you've been listening to the show for a while, you would know that I'm pretty big on the whole hydration thing. Every single day, I make sure I drink water mixed with SOTA Fuel electrolyte mix. SOTA Fuel is packed with all 6 essential electrolytes and key vitamins to help keep you hydrated and performing
at your best. With up to 5 times more effective hydration than water alone, you'll stay energized and focused throughout your ride. Plus, there's no added sugar, so you won't experience those dreaded spikes or sugar crashes. As far as a supplement for riding dirt bikes, SOTA Fuel is your friend on and off the track. It helps reduce arm pump, muscle fatigues, keeps you hydrated to avoid headaches, and provides sustained energy to keep you sharp. SOTA Fuel is not only effective, but it's also one of the cleanest and most complete formulas on the market, with 2 to 3 times the electrolytes compared to industry standard and a cost per gram that is twice as affordable. Lightweight, portable sachets are perfect. Throw in your gear bag, throw in your toiletries bag, throw in your work bag. They've got 4 great flavors, but my personal favorite is this bad boy right here. Gypsy Juice. This is our very own flavor. I think it is by far the best flavor out of the 4. Go to sotafuel.com right now or click the link in the description. I would love for you guys to try it.
Dude, I mean, I've told you boys, but I'll tell people on the pod. So we've got our SOTA Fuel 450 build, Honda 450 that we're doing, and we're going to give it away pretty soon, actually. It's like almost ready. The bike has a Pro Circuit pipe and a Get ignition, like that same setup that those boys have. Obviously, a little different. It is a fucking animal, dude. It is insane to me, the difference. And like my Yamaha has a pipe on it, a no ignition, and it's like you can feel the difference. But that bike with a pipe and ignition is ridiculous. Like probably the fastest 450 I've ever ridden. So yeah, I don't know what.
Is it harder to ride, do you think, like that?
Nah,
Easier? It's just fast.
it just eats, dude. Like
I'd love to ride one.
you know when you're like your bike, you're in the turn and you're in third. So I'm not dissing.
Kawasaki thing, mate.
This gonna sound. I'm like, you know how your bike's real slow. No, but you get in, you're like third gear, and you're like, oh, and then you're like on the clutch a little bit.
Yeah.
It's like you're trying to like get it to
moving,
fucking just get out of the way. You just like full throttle third gear, and then just goes like, "Urgh," and it's like it rumbles down like deep in its belly, and it just pulls. It's insane, dude. So anyway, yeah, they do good shit. Those gets. How do we get it? Oh, we were talking about Tomac. Got sidetracked.
Yeah.
RJ Hampshire tried too hard. Well, look, RJ's middle name is Give It All You Got.
Did you actually see his crash into the... You probably wouldn't have seen it.
No.
Oh
Okay,
my God.
I'll find that.
Welcome.
While you guys keep
Welcome
talking.
to social media.
Yeah, for context, guys, I deleted my social media like a month ago. So the only time I've fucking same energy, you know? So I don't know. That to me just looks fake. Oh, Jesus. That is not fake. Oh, the camera and everything.
Yeah, I think this is the one that made him DNF.
Yeah, he got a hole
like
in his fuel
face
tank or
planted
something,
the-
right?
Dude.
Oh, the camera fell over.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Turn that sound off, Chris.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah,
Look
there's
at
a
the
lot.
jet video right next to it. I think that's another angle of it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shout out
Crazy.
to you.
Crazy.
Go to Joe riding real quick. Let's watch a bit of Joe show.
Nah, turn that off.
Get copyrighted.
Probably one of the more impressive performances of the weekend too. Like that's right there with Webster.
Yep.
But I mean, different vibe because like literally zero pressure. Like he's kind of just out there riding for himself. I think it's amazing that Japan
Made the AMA.
mate 100 like
Yeah.
bro. We
They were
ride
really
Japanese
smart.
motorcycles.
They were really smart putting him in the open class because just a better result because obviously that open class is
Yep.
more
Yep.
or less
Stacked.
stacked. So with him in there getting a good result just helped it
Help the
so
team.
much
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
That was
yeah.
his
Which I think
third
what
ride on a 450.
which I think like teams like Canada just miss out on because they put Jess Pettis in the GP
as the
class.
MX1 guy.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
like I don't know who was. I think it was Tanner Ward or something, and it was his First Nations, and like it just wasn't. Yeah, but yeah, smart on on their part in Japan.
But yeah, like the vast majority of us ride Japanese motorcycles. And I mean, hopefully we've got some Japan stuff coming quite soon. But I mean, it's a bit of a crime that like how underrepresented Japan is in our sport. Dude, I mean, for the modern era up until KTM, everything was a Japanese motorcycle. If the Japanese didn't care about motocross and supercross, we literally wouldn't even have bikes to ride. Like, we owe them the modern version of the sport. So the fact that they've now got a legitimate superstar, like Joe Shimoda, one of the biggest superstars in the sport right now, and he is so Japanese. Like, not only is he Japanese, but he's so Japanese in his like kindness and his demeanor and how polite he is. Like, the nicest, coolest guy. So yeah, I just can't say how good this is for the sport that he's doing so well. And yeah, for those guys to get in the A main and Joe to run up front literally the entire weekend. Like, I mean, dude, SMX 2 weeks ago, then he goes on and crushes Motocross of Nations.
I love his bio. Look at his bio.
What's it say?
Only Jap rider in the pits, hard to forget.
Got a good point. Did you see? I'm trying to find.
And he run through a wall, no strips. Did you see that?
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go. Right there.
The
Bang.
samurai.
Oh.
Oh well. Yeah, there was like just
That's
samurais
so good.
walking around. So
Scroll
sick.
down. There you go.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, true. Look at that.
Yeah, lad. Running the strips, bro. Runthroughawall.com if you want to be like Joe Shimoda and get your nose strips. It's so sick that they were just the Japanese colours. Like, our brand colours are the Japanese flag colours. But he's been running them all through SMX and everything. Rates
That's
them.
awesome.
Yeah, he loves it. Says he loves the logo, loves the design, loves all of it.
Oh yeah.
So if you want to run through a wall, head to runthroughawall.com. Actually, pull it up right now. Let's just pull it up on the... go to the website.
Oh, copy.
Yeah, runthroughawall.com. So if you want to... if you don't know, if you haven't seen the ads that are on the show, we... here you go, top one. Yeah, we do these nose strips that are awesome. They're scented. We've got eucalyptus. We've got lavender. And then we also do the smelling salts that you would see guys doing on the start line, guys in the NFL. So yeah, if you want to pick up some for yourself, there you go. Bang, nose strips right there. Scented nasal strips. I actually need them today. I'm a little bit clogged up, guys.
That's all right.
So yeah, Joe Shimoda, feel good story of the weekend
Yeah.
for me. I thought it was unreal. And yeah, legit only been riding 5 times. And I was talking to Maddie, and he was saying that I think he was riding Jet's bike, Jet's spare bike or something, and he was saying that like really the front end was just like not how he likes to have the bike. It was probably, I'm guessing, maybe too soft or something.
Yeah, Joe likes a stiffer setup.
Yeah, so he really struggled towards the end. He was like, I got so tired trying to ride the bike. So he's like, basically, when I get a chance to set one of those bad boys up,
It's gonna be so good.
big changes for Joe next year. I'm not going to say too much. Big changes and good changes. I think people are going to be like, "Ooh, are you wondering?
Yeah, I've got no idea.
Can you cut this, Griff? Don't forget to cut this. We can come back in. There you go, Rones. What do you think about the changes?
Oh, amazing. I love it.
So, yeah, anyway, Joe was unreal. What else we got?
I'm
Griffo?
going to try and find that Gio photo of his bike just in the back of his car.
Really? So he just rocked up.
Yeah.
I
I
love
don't know
that.
if yeah. I don't know if this was this weekend or like.
Is that it, the Trans Am?
Might be in the tagged. Shit was somewhere.
Never even seen a picture of him or anything. That's the problem with
There it
motocross.
is.
Oh
No.
my God.
Name another rider besides Valentin Guillaume who packs his bike in a car to come training. G shit, bro. That is straight up G
That's not
shit.
even a van. That's a
Wow.
people mover. That's an
That's
SUV.
a Subaru Outback, bro.
Fucking hell,
That's kind of like grip in the high load. Wow, dude, I love that. Good on him.
Yeah, that's gangster.
That is gangster.
Bro,
That's
really good this year.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, man. A couple of those Euro boys did well, eh? They kind of just fucked Prado's season.
Whoa, big time, mate.
Because, like, if Prado doesn't have all of these privateer Euros that he was beating by a minute last year, you're like, ooh, what's up with the Cowie?
Yeah.
Yeah, Benoit Patrol.
Yeah, but then it's like, eesh, I don't know, man. Dude on the Suzuki looks like he's fucking ripping.
Yeah. Up at an 11th
11th overall.
for Japan.
Yeah, that's pretty wild, bro. I love that. What else we got? Griffo?
Where am I at? It's like distorted on this side. I can't really see.
Yeah, right.
But that's all right.
France, always contenders. Yep, we sort of spoke about that. We kind of spoke about a lot of this. Track conditions. I mean, yeah, look, kind of touched on it. Who?
What are you gonna
What?
go? I just looked like you're about to like roll up and
I'm
just
gonna.
explode.
Go on then. Start it.
No. Who the fuck? Rick knows. Who actually rolls into a track and we're like, in whatever, they're like, well, we know that you do lots of races here, but leave the track prep to us. We know what we're doing.
What track prep?
That like
Yeah.
that's literally what the vibe got set to. The vibe got set to no. Leave it to me. And it's like, well, do you just not want to like let the guys
Was
do
it
it that do it
because-
all year?
Was it because of like having the 65 and 85s there? Like,
I mean, that probably
surely that would be like the.
it probably had something to
Yeah.
do with it. And look, I kind of just think it's funny. I'm more just laughing at the fact that like, oh, it's the track prep's left up to them. Because that to me just is like, what makes you think you can just rock up to somebody's track and know how to prep it? But with that being said, I actually didn't mind it. Like it was shit.
There was a lot of a lot of Euros. It was just a mix. It was very mixed opinions on it.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I think they go too far with the track prep in America. So I've said that a few times. Like I just think it's all the same. It's super deep. Like just put on a paddle and let's go. Whereas at least this, like guys were moving around. There was some sections that were ruddy, some sections that were kind of hard pack. I wasn't mad at it. I just think it's so hilarious that like that's the rules. Is like leave it to me. It's like okay, bro. But that's like MXGP down to their core.
Yep.
But I mean, yeah, you got the 65s, you got the 85s, you got the whole Yamaha Blue Crew thing, which is awesome. And it's rad that they do that. And then you also just don't have that much time when you're doing that much racing to even like prep the track. So, but yeah, I mean, I think it made the racing better in a sense, in some ways. I mean, yeah, I think it was, honestly.
I think there was a lot of opportunities for a creative racer.
Yeah.
So you see Jet just making up random shit. Gajser was doing some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Comac, everyone was doing some like different stuff here and there, which made it cool.
Yeah. And I honestly think that the US has lost a bit of that. You know, like I remember Unadilla used to be so cool for that sort of stuff and Budds Creek, but now it's just like, dude, what? You're at the top of the hill, fucking get in a rut, stay in a rut, and you're not out of that rut until you're hitting the next uphill jump. And it's like, I don't think that makes for great racing. So it's like, it was a shit track prep, but kind of not bad at it, to be completely honest.
Yep.
So yeah. Well, we have Australian Supercross starts tomorrow, basically. So we're going to be in Australia for all of the Australian Supercross series. So we got Redcliffe. It's a double header. I think Saturday night is sold out. There's still tickets for Sunday. Not sure if this pod will be out by then, but we're excited for that. And then there's going to be tickets on sale. Can you pull up the website, the AusX, just for people that are listening to this in Australia and want to come to Supercross? The next round is in Sydney. At the Sharks, it's at Shark Stadium, isn't it?
Presented by Monster as well.
Yeah, and they just announced that it is presented by Monster Energy, so that is super cool. It's rad to see Monster. I mean, it's one of the reasons why we love working with Monster is because they support so much of the stuff that we love, and without those guys putting in the kind of money that they do, it's just a lot harder for these events to actually survive. So go to all events. Let's just point people in the direction of tickets. AustralianSupercross.com.au/events. Round 1 and 2 this weekend. KO Stadium in Redcliffe. And then round 3, Shark Stadium, Cronulla in Sydney. That is going to be unreal. And then we will be in Melbourne for round 4 on the 22nd of November at Marvel Stadium. That is probably the biggest and best Supercross race in the Southern Hemisphere. There's no Supercross race under the equator that is better than that event. The Lawrence boys will be there. Cole Davies will be there. We'll be there. AC and Brayton are going to be around for Sydney and Melbourne. I'm pretty excited about that. And then round 5 is in Adelaide on the 28th. 28th to 30th of November. That is coinciding with the Australian Supercars.
And World of Sex.
And then, World of Sex is that weekend as well. Don't know who fucked up that scheduling. Seems kind of, don't know. Pick and choose, I guess, where you fucking go, but bit of a shame.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks boys.
No, thank you.
How was the experience of the last time? Did you read the comments? Did you get good feedback?
Oh, my mum gave me good feedback.
What'd she say?
Doing a really good job, honey.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, she doesn't know. Nah, it's good. It's good to have the boys. Good to get the boys in front of the camera a little bit. They're the ones that really make the podcast happen. So thanks, boys. Thanks for
Thank you.
Thanks for doing it. Always insightful. I don't know when you'll see us next on a pod. We're hopefully trying to get some stuff going, but look, it's been difficult. It's been challenging. We just don't really have a studio, so trying to figure that out. But yeah, keep you posted. We have a lot of cool other content coming, so stay tuned. Thanks for listening. Love you always. I want to say a massive congratulations to the team at Fist Handwear, because starting right now, Fist is proud to be officially distributed in the US through a partnership with Parts Unlimited, bringing their gloves to riders all across the US. That means it is easier than ever to get your hands in a pair, no matter where you are. I've been banging on about how amazing Fist gloves are for the last 10 years, and now it's easier than ever for US riders to get a pair of their own. If you've heard me talk about them on the podcast before, but never tried a pair of your own, now there's no excuse. No matter what you ride, motocross, BMX, road, or even on the job, Fist has a glove designed for every condition, from blazing heat to icy cold. Apart from being the best performing gloves in the world, they also have a design for any flavor, from wild prints and bold graphics to collabs with some of the world's best athletes. And it doesn't just stop at gloves. Fist has moto socks, tees, hoodies, and hats, the full kit and caboodle. I've trusted Fist for over a decade, and I don't plan on changing. Do yourself a favor, join the Fist army today at fisthandwear.co, or head in to your local dealer and tell them that they need to start stocking Fist.
If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe. And to listen to the full 3-hour podcast, search Gypsy Tales in your favorite podcast platform or click the link in the description below. Gypsy Gang.